Deductions for Assisted Reproductive Service Expenses Bill 2024. This Council now becomes Committee of the Whole Council to consider the Inland Revenue Amendments Tax Deductions for Assisted Reproductive Service Expenses Bill 2024. Members may refer to the appendix to the script for the debate and voting arrangements of the bill. Members have been informed that the committee will conduct a joint debate on the clauses and amendments. I now propose the question to you that the following clauses stand part of the bill. Clauses 1 to 10. The Secretary for Health will move amendments which seek to amend Clause 3. Members may refer to the appendix to the script for details of the amendments. Members may now proceed to a joint debate on the clauses and amendments. I will first call upon the Secretary for Health to speak, but he is not required to move the amendments at this stage. Then I will call upon members to speak. Upon the conclusion of the joint debate, the committee will first vote on the clauses with no amendments standing part of the bill, and then vote on the amendments. Secretary for Health. President, I now move the government's amendments to amend the proposed new sections 26ZE1, 26ZE2A, 26ZF2A, and 26ZF3B1 of the Inland Revenue Amendment Tax Deductions for Assisted Reproductive Service Expenses Bill 2024. These are technical amendments made with reference to the proposals and suggestions made by the Bills Committee and the legal advisor. I will now explain briefly the contents of the amendments bill. First of all, we propose to amend the scope of the tax deduction of pre-RT procedure medical services in the bill. The legislative intent of the bill is that expenses on all medical services directly related to qualifying RT procedures, including pre-procedure services, are tax deductible. Similar to other qualifying RT procedures, medical services before gametes obtaining procedures for cancer patients or any other patients who may be rendered infertile as a result of chemotherapy, radiotherapy, surgery, or other medical treatment are qualifying assisted reproductive services. In response to views of the Bills Committee, the bill proposed to amend the new Section 26ZF3B1 to make these services in scope so as to more clearly reflect our legislative intent. Also, our amendment will amend the definition of Cap 561 in the bill from a drafting perspective. We propose to delete as read together with the code from the proposed new definition of Cap 561 in the proposed new section 26ZE1 of Cap 112, and include the reference after Cap 561 in the proposed new sections 26ZE2A and 26ZF2A, so as to improve the drafting of the bill. The amendments will not affect the original meaning of the bill. The Bills Committee has no objection to the amendments. I implore members to support and pass the amendments moved by me. Thank you, President. Does any member wish to speak? If not, we now first vote on the clauses with no amendments standing part of the bill. I put the question to you that the clauses with no amendments as set out in the appendix to the script stand part of the bill. Those in favor, please raise their hands. Those against, please raise their hands. I think the question is agreed by a majority of the members present. I declare the motion passed. We now vote on the amendments. Secretary for Health, you may now move your amendment. Chairman, I move the amendments set out in the appendix to the script. I propose the question to you that the Secretary's amendments be passed. With those in favor, please raise their hands. Those against, please raise their hands. I think the question is agreed by a majority of the members present. I declare the amendments passed. Clause 3 as amended. I now put the question to you that the clauses as amended, just read out by the clerk, stand part of the bill. With those in favour, please raise their hands. Those against, please raise their hands. I think the question is agreed by a majority of the members present. I declare the motion passed. All the proceedings of the Inland Revenue Amendments Tax Deductions for Assisted Reproductive Service Expenses Bill 2024 have been concluded in Committee of the Whole Council. Council now resumes. Secretary for Health. President, I now report to the Council that the Inland Revenue Amendments Tax Deductions for Assisted Reproductive Service Expenses Bill 2024 has been passed by Committee of the Whole Council with amendments. I move the motion that this Council adopts the report. I now propose the question to you that the Secretary's motion be passed. With those in favour, please raise their hands. Those against, please raise their hands. I think the question is agreed by a majority of the members present. I declare the motion passed. Third reading, Inland Revenue Amendments Tax Deductions for Assisted